デパートメント・オブ・エレクトリカル・コミュニケーション・エンジニアリングのラガブ教授でございます。Actual Implementation of Newly Born E-Just ということで、サブタイトルが After the Kickoff。キックオフというのはおそらく6月にオープニングセレモニーがございましたし、ソフトオープニングということで、昨年、1年前からですね、オープンしておりますけれども、その後に一体何が来るのだろうかというふうに、私はこのタイトルから想像したところでございますけれども、so I have explained that. So the background behind the title. Okay. So please join me to welcome Professor Ragab.
First of all, I would like to congratulate Kyushu University for the opening. Again, I would like to congratulate Kyushu University for the establishment of the new center for Japan-Egypt cooperation in science and technology. Okay. And we hope it will be a role model and a landmark for cooperation, not only between Kyushu University and Egypt, but also between Kyushu University and Egypt, and in general sense between Kyushu University and Japan in general, and Arab world, Middle East, and Africa. Here I'll skip and I'll go very fast for the background of EJUST, because many people and myself this morning has covered this part. Okay, what's after the kickoff of EJUST? The background we have already covered it. Okay, it's as a result of Arab-Japan Forum held at the Bibliotheca Alexandrina in 2003. Okay. After that, EJUST will be located in New Borg Al Arab, suburb of Alexandria Governorate. Egypt government will sponsor land, infrastructure and buildings and cost of Egyptian academic and administrative staff, as mentioned by Dr. Sonoda. The Japan government will cover equipment and Japanese academic staff. The steps of establishments already covered this morning. The vision also we just concentrated on 3 core disciplines as I explained this morning: science and technology, dedicated to 7 engineering programs, and in near future we'll have Faculty of Humanities and Business, and in future within 10 years life sciences will start. The structure of EJUST faculty school and departments covered many times. Okay, 2 faculties, I say, 3 graduate schools, 2 departments in the first graduate school of electronics, communication, and computer engineering, 3 graduate schools in the School of Innovative Design Engineering, and 2 graduate departments in the School of Energy Environmental Engineering. And in near future, undergraduate departments will be opened. The degree lengths covered by Dr. Sonoda. We have already selected this mechanism of 4 years of bachelor degree, 2 years for master degree, and 3 years for PhD degrees. This clustering system of Japanese supporting various consortium by programs, we highlight here the role of Kyushu University supporting the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering. This timeline, as I explained this morning, February 2010, we have started 3 graduate programs. In September, we'll start the 4th program of Computer Science Engineering, and 3 other programs will be started after negotiation and after being approved by the both sides, Japanese and Egyptian sides, which are chemical, petrochemical engineering, material science engineering, and industrial engineering and management systems. For reaching this stage of soft opening of EJUST, awareness campaign in Egyptian universities has been done. Last year we have 3 awareness campaign in Egyptian university, and this year we have another 3 awareness campaign in other 3 universities. Here we present the photos of the three awareness campaign for in Egyptian universities this year: South Canal University, Tanta University, and Kafr Sheikh University. This for informing the society and the academic society in Egypt of the activities in EJUST, and for attracting students and faculty members to join and to know what is EJUST. In February 2010, we have the first batch of students in the three programs. I presented this morning. Okay, 15 students in electronics and communication engineering, 8 students in mechatronics, robotic engineering, and 4 PhD students in energy and environmental engineering. Starting from this month, September 2010, second batch of students have been selected, and in addition, we'll have this number of graduate students in the 3 older programs and in the new one, the new program, computer science and engineering. Soft opening of EJUST, as you know, is held in Moksat, which is Mubarak City of scientific research and technology application. It will host the programs opened in EJUST by providing space for laboratories, lecture rooms, and senior management offices, and cooperating with EJUST in 2 disciplines, main disciplines: information technology, which is related to computer science and engineering, and in material science, in several research topics. These are some photos from temporary campus Moksat, soft opening. Student first day in EJUST. Okay, educational and research laboratories. Okay. Government of Japan through JICA has procured the soft opening phase equipment necessary for the 4 opened graduate programs, and the equipment master plan for full-scale EJUST has been prepared and scheduled for a Japanese grant aid application. This is some photos from academic activities last semester. EJUST will be based on project-based education and creativity and problem solving. Here we present an interesting problem solving case of in mechatronics department of how you let a fresh egg to be fall from a building of 20-meter height without being broken. Okay, it's a problem, and our students have been solving this with the aid of Japanese Professor Iwata from Waseda University. Other photos for academic activities. This is our group, counter group from Kyushu University, supporting electronic communication engineering program, holding some seminars and attending seminars from our students explaining their research topics related to their thesis. And one adjunct professor, Professor Gia, last month has conducted short training course on specialized integrated circuit, analog integrated circuit tools. The activities also in EJUST, not only for education and research, we have weekly seminars, and each seminar is conducted by a professor or by someone from public sectors or for known people in Egypt. I highlight here the contribution of Japanese side. We had a seminar titled by Research Trends and Student Life at Kyushu University, conducted by Professor Kanaya from Kyushu University. Here we have also an interesting seminar, Plasma Technology and its Application, conducted by Professor Suzuki from TIT, Tokyo Institute of Technology. Very, very interesting seminar presented by Dr. Victor Golat on Japanese way, monozukuri and kaizen, okay, Japanese ideas and Japanese ideas and way of thinking, okay. Also geographic information system concepts and opportunities of our research, presented by Dr. Oliver Savadera from TIT also. And last one, challenges of hydraulical modeling for the assessment of sustainability of water resources, presented by Professor Kanai from TIT also. What's the privilege of students in EJUST? International study environment in Borg Al Arab city. Joint Japanese and Egyptian supervising team. State-of-the-art facilities, access to information and knowledge bases. Work in research groups, matching teams with Japanese counter students. Attendance of conferences, workshops, seminars, and symposia. International linkage with research schools in USA, Canada, Germany, and fairest of all, of course, in Japan. Benefit, our students also benefit of Ministry of Education funded full scholarships which cover full tuition fees, attractive salaries, fully furnished apartment in a unique housing complex, full medical coverage, research feed seat fund of about $3,000 for each student. Integrated fruitful research in combined team of basic research and technologically oriented research. Cooperative and coordinated work environment with Alexandria University and Alexandria Library, Mubarak City, and all leading Egyptian, Arab, and African universities at large. The privilege of faculties in EJUST. Distinguished academic work environment with a proper balance between research and the teaching loads. Research-oriented university using Japanese project and lab-based education system. State-of-the-art facilities. Direct cooperation and support of 12 top-ranked Japanese universities. Joint research with Japanese counterpart laboratories. Attractive remuneration package and benefits. Here we start the title of this seminar or this presentation, which is what's after kickoff. We take the case of electronics and communication engineering graduate department at EJUST, which is a successful model for fruitful cooperation between EJUST and Kyushu University. The vision and the main role of ECE, Electronics Communication Engineering Department programs are aimed to provide advanced analytical as well as technological knowledge in various fields of electronics and communication systems. The program includes a number of core and as well as elective courses which permit the students to specialize in a particular area. The main research direction in the electronic communication department are this is selected jointly by Kyushu University and EJUST. Analog digital circuits and systems, digital LSI systems, wireless communication systems and networks, digital signal processing, microwave engineering. Here we present our faculties in EJUST, in the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering. Actually now we have 7 faculties, 3 full professors, 1 associate professor, and 2 assistant professors. Actually 3 assistant professors. Myself, who share the department, specialize in analog and digital VLSI systems. Dr. Mohamed Sharkawi, Professor Digital Signal Processing. Professor Hosham Shalabi, Optical Communication System and Networks. Associate Professor Dr. Masoud Al-Hunemi, Digital Communication System and Networks. Assistant Professor Dr. Ahmed Alam, RF Integrated Circuit Design. Assistant Professor Dr. Mustafa Al-Khami, Digital Communication Systems and Networks. And a new lady in our group, okay, the first time in EJUST, it's Assistant Professor Dr. Mahal Saparuti, Digital Signal Processing. Here we are honored to have many Japanese counterparts in Kyushu University accepting to advise or co-advise our students. Here we highlight in yellow actually the full professor and adjunct professors in IJAST. In each program, perhaps as Dr. Tsunoda explained, we will have one full professor working as an advisor for the school, graduate school. For example, in our case of graduate school of electronics communication and computer engineering, full-time advisor Professor Kawasaki from Osaka University will advise the program. Okay, his specialization in microwave engineering. The other eminent professors are from Kyushu University. Professor Yoshida, Professor Yoshitomi, Professor Murakami, Professor Furukawa, Dr. Kanaya, Professor Bukharel. And we highlight here the two adjunct professors from Kyushu University. Dr. Jeya, Associate Professor, Kyushu University in Analog Integrated Circuits and Systems. And Dr. Vector Gollart, Associate Professor also from Kyushu University in Digital LSI Systems. In the group of communications, we have Professor Inoi, Professor Ishihara, Professor Farhad, and Professor Muta. Perhaps I forget here Professor, no, I mentioned here, Professor Furukawa is here, okay. This is the system of how Japanese professors manage our students and advise our faculties and students. As I said, each department or each school, graduate school, will have one full professor working as advisor for dean. He's considered as the counterpart of the dean, actual dean from IJAST for this school. Dean mean you have several departments, graduate departments, and the dean, okay? In each department we'll have several labs. Each lab will have full professor, associate, and assistant professor. As the adjunct professor will conduct lectures and research advice and advising to students, okay, and also will help other staff for training and for giving ideas and something like that. The full professor, the advisor, will give help to those adjunct professors and to other staffs in IJAST. And in some times, he will conduct lectures and advise students in their research work. Here is a distribution of students among the specialization in the departments. To the left, we have master students. To the right, we have PhD students. We had two intakes. First batch at February 2010, and second batch this month, September 2010. In specialization of analog integrated circuits, we have two students, master students. And the new batch, we have one new student in this area. In digital LSI systems, in the first batch, we have two master students and one new student in second batch. In communication systems, you have already 4 students, master students in the first batch. And in digital signal processing, we have 2 in the first batch and 2 in second batch. For PhD students, first batch we have in the first area, analog electric circuits, we have 1 student. In digital LSI system, we have 1 student in second batch. In communication systems, we had already 2 students, and we accept 1 new student in second batch. In digital signal processing, in the first batch we have 1 PhD students, and second batch we have 2 master students. In total, we will have now, at this month, 22 students. So little by little, we reach our steady state condition or situation, which is about 40 students. In general, we'll have 30 master students and 10 PhD students at steady state. This is main direction, research direction and topics. In analog degree circuits and systems, several research topics are already selected jointly by Kyushu University and our departments. It covers RF CMOS front end, miniaturized antenna, ultra-wideband applications, and others. In digital LSI systems, the research topics cover ultra-low power design architecture, advanced microprocessors, high-performance computing, architecture, modeling, and optimization. In digital and data communications, also covers many topics: radio resource management for LTE advanced relay networks, cooperative communications in wireless network, LTE femtocells, and others. In digital signal processing, we'll cover multi-view video coding and compression, multi-view video coding standards, and the new generation scalable video coding. Here we present the current research projects in EJUST, because of course we'll not cover all, and from the first day all the research topics. So we have selected for our students some research topics, and then the current research topics, our projects are as follows. In analog digital integrated circuits laboratory, there is a project on a radio frequency circuit design group, okay, which cover ultra-wideband front ends. The students, 3 students, cover the area of LNA, low noise amplifier, power amplifiers, and ultra-wideband antennas. One other project on chip millimeter wave antenna and 0.18 micrometer CMOS process. This is the project in the area of communications. The main area here is radio resource management for 4th generation LTE advanced hierarchical cellular networks. It covers many topics. One of them is LTE advanced relay networks. One student will work in this area. LTE advanced femtocells. Okay. Another project in this area, cognitive radio and cooperative communication for wireless sensor networks. 4 students here, okay. Cooperative communications, cognitive radio, software-defined radio, compressed sensing for cognitive radio. In the area of DSCP, of signal processing, we have 2 students working on a project: scalable new generation video coding standards and multi-view video coding. Not only EJUST, the faculties will work inside EJUST and cooperate with each other and advise students. We have to communicate with our environments. So here with the research collaboration with Egyptian affiliates. We have proposed and we implement now and establish 4 different activities and centers, our facilities, I can say. Okay. The first one is ALEX Nanocluster Initiative in cooperation with Alexandria University and Mubarak City of Scientific Application and Technology Application. A consortium from those two entities and EJUST will be formed in the area of nanotechnology. Another center called Alexandria Regional Nanotechnology Center in cooperation with a bigger center in Cairo, Egyptian Nanotechnology Research Center, with cooperation with IBM, has been established, and in the coming few weeks an agreement will be signed at the office of the Ministry of Education regarding this agreement. Also another application, another facility in cooperation with Bibliotheca Alexandrina, which is a smart city facility solving many problems in Alexandria, traffic problems and something like that. Okay, it's concentrated on high performance cloud computing facility, making use of the great supercomputing facility at Bibliotheca Alexandrina, Library of Alexandria. The fourth facility is wireless research facility in cooperation with Intel Egypt and Vodafone Egypt and other private companies, covering the area of wireless communications networks in several layer levels, protocol levels, physical layer, and designing of RF chips. Last but not least, I would like to send messages of thanks and appreciation from eJust to unique initiative of Kyushu University for supporting the program of electronics communication engineering in particular, and supporting eJust in general, and creating this very, very promising project and center, which is Kyushu University Center for Japan-Egypt Cooperation in Science and Technology. Thank you very much.